Yes, I'm down at Aldi. Trike's just pulled up. I should have started my camera earlier. Who that is? I don't recognise the trike. What have I bought? Well, as I was sat in the backyard reading the brochure from earlier in the week, I saw these and it said lunch bags. But I've been looking for something for the back of my bag to put my waterproof pants in, so there's some there all the time. You know, in case I ever get caught in a thunderstorm. And I thought, yeah, waterproof pants here. Behind that netting. So I guess for a cool bag. Yeah, it's a cool bag as well, I think. Got some kind of lining to it. I know you shouldn't mix pants with food, but I thought, no, it'll fit 2 or 3 cans in there. Either that way or that way. What do you mean, I'm wasting my money? $6.99, a bit pricey for what it is, but like I said, I've been looking for some time. There's other colours and a different style. There's like a tool roll box style. You know, instead of a zip, it's like a rolly thing and then a press stud. The idea is it fits under here permanently. I'm not sure if it's going to be waterproof. With the waterproof trousers in, and like I said, take a couple of cans of maybe high energy or just cold drinks, or better still, bottled water, as Ian said. He said no, water quenches your thirst, pop doesn't. In fact, pop, I think they put something in it to make you even more thirsty. So there we are, bottles of water. And waterproof trousers. I just thought if it's going to be on the bike all the time, it doesn't get pinched, or it doesn't deteriorate with age. It's got some kind of fastener. I could put little zip ties on to the cargo net, which will prevent it from disappearing slightly. Yeah, I've not missed anything, I've only just got the bike out. This is a test of my newly extended fender extender to see if it breaks up. I put just 3 rivets in. It feels quite stiff, and like I said, I did squid some silicone, not Gorilla Glue down it. Better than it was before anyway, melted. I think I got a stray blast from a blowtorch, maybe. There's a key in my pocket. I've got my orange jacket on because look at the bloody time with all that messing about in the backyard. We've hit rush hour on a Friday. Not that I'm going for it, but I thought you can't waste a sunny day. And they're all coming. Where are you all coming from? Yeah, let's have a look at that track. Chewy said he's selling his from Accrington Bike Club. Boom. And I didn't know he's only got a little engine on it. I assumed it was a boom trike, but these boom trikes use VW engines. He said no, I'm sure he said it's a 500 cc, a tiny little engine, and he said it struggles up hills and it can't carry passengers, so he's selling it and he's having another one made by a company in Huddersfield, I think he said, at Harrogate. Adventure before dementia. What a difference a Dave makes. Nice, aren't you? But trouble is with them, of course, you're stuck in traffic, you can't filter very well. I know I'm stating the bleeding obvious there, but you just can't, can you? A lovely view of the old gas works there. Back in a boat. Yeah, believe it or not, this is a bus route. I forget big buses trying to struggle down here. And a little flash. Not reset the mirrors, have I? I can tell it's Friday. Thank you. Sorry, I was looking this way. It's like a funeral, people dressed in black. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. The Rolling Stones were playing Manchester earlier this week, was it Tuesday? Would have been nice to go and see them, but I've seen them in 1995 down at Wembley. I was shown an what do you call it, random act of kindness down there because a mate had got his ticket near the Royal Box and I didn't have a ticket. Oh, he said, don't bother messing about, there'll be loads of people selling them outside the stadium, touts. I said, won't they cost lots of money? Oh no, there might even be loads of tickets left. So I went to the booth, no tickets left. Went to see a couple of touts who are obviously selling tickets. And you want your bloody double, you know. So I said to my mate, oh, you go in, I'll hang round for a bit and I'll go back to the hotel and have a few beers or something. That mirror been knocked. Normally can see a bit of my elbow. Sometimes need to see directly behind you, don't you? Yeah, so I was just about to go back to my hotel and there was a lady rooting in her handbag with her husband and I could see she had 2 tickets and she was walking away. I said, excuse me, have you got some tickets? Yeah, you could see them, can't you? I said, yeah, I've been stood around for an hour hoping to get one off a tout, but they're asking silly money. Well, these are from 2 friends of ours, they can't make it. I said, well, are they for sale? What are you doing here? You're on your own, are you a tout? I said, no, my mate's gone in. And I'm going to go back to my hotel if I can't get a ticket. I'll have a few beers instead. Well, you can buy one of these then if you like. I said, right, how much? 50. He said, no, 25. I said, well, that's the face value. Yeah, well, as long as you're not a tout. That's all, thanks very much. Eeyore, what a nice gesture. So I went in and I was looking at the royal box. What they call a royal box, it was just a bloody few seats shaded red halfway down. So it certainly wasn't a good position. I couldn't see my mates. Although there was about 80,000 people there, I think, if not more. There's just been a thunderstorm. And all the ground was full of soaking wet tarpaulins. Oh, I thought not standing in that for 2 hours. And I could see a load of empty seats to the side of the stage, and the reason was restricted viewing. And there was a platform, you know, like a runway with a fence round either side. I thought, sitting in empty seats. And I'd missed, it was so long, I'd missed the support band. Was it the Black Crows? I forgot now. 1995. Anyway, Stones come on. I could see Mick, Keith, and well, of course, Bill Wyman still had left then, of course, for some reason, sulking. No, fed up of playing all the same old stuff, I'm leaving the band. So I had a substitute bass player, and I saw Ronnie Wood, Bob Hart now and again. I didn't see Charlie. And then the platform, it turned out, was for Mick Jagger and Keith to run up. So he was about 10 foot away, because my seat was at the end of this platform. Hey, Mick, and then Keith. Didn't make eye contact. Someone just threw a towel at Keith and he picked it up and just gave a funny look, because it was just a boring thing to throw. I should have took something inflatable, but there were bounces watching us, you know. Yes, I've seen the Rolling Stones. I had a sort of list of people I like to see, rock legends or pop legends. So I've seen Bob Dylan. Never got to see David Bowie. Seen Paul McCartney, Ringo, met George Harrison. Saw the Kinks at Blackburn, the original band. Oh, I did move. I was just a bit stiff. Didn't like to force it with being cheap. I'll turn left and not turning right. Unless I go for a nice country ride, have a two. Got plenty of fuel. The country road might be quiet. Bit dull though, innit? And I've not had anything to eat. No, sorry, I'll leave it for the weekend. After yesterday, I just didn't feel like anything to eat for some reason. I had that slice of cake and bottle of ginger beer and a bottle of water. I've sort of lost my appetite a bit. See, that's a bar. It was a bloody cycle shop a while back. Now it's one of them mini bars I said keep springing up. So there's one there and one at the other side. Yeah, Friday rush hour, sod it. I'll go through Whalley. When this is on the television, when it got flooded, they kept calling it Whalley, because it's sort of spelt Whalley, but it's Whalley. You wouldn't call a bloody town Whalley. And they also say Whalley Range, it's Whalley, not Whalley. Yeah, I love an Indian, but unless you've had a couple of pints, they don't taste the same somehow. So I think I'll turn up that little leafy lane with the dodgy bend, but there's no cars coming out of it, and go home and see what I can have to eat. There's some old pies in the fridge, but I'm not risking that. Dash into the bloody toilet. Yes, I'm turning out of it. Anyone else? Oops, made a bit of a mess of that, didn't I? You'd think they'd be able to modernise this bloody exit, but can you not do anything down there? I'm sure they could if you spent some money. As I said before, there's lorries, drivers who aren't familiar with the area come down here due to sat-nav directions and then find themselves rather stuck. They're coming down here then from the bloody rush hour commute home. Bloody amps everywhere. Amps, bleeding amps. I'm going to stop and, like I said, carry on, look at the nice views, but bit of a dull day. The sun only came out for a bit this afternoon. What this is, I wanted to go somewhere and get a bit of a blast and see if it ripped that fender extender, or should I say TDK plastic video case. Ah, yeah, drive me bloody back that one. Another crap road. Remind me to avoid this. Nice leafy glade, but for a pothole to drive me back, it's been a right bloody deep one. Oh dear me. I'll also check if my new wiring hasn't been disturbed. How did it fail before? Vibration and having a black wire. Thought, well, is that shorted out? Is that why it's turned black? Bit weird. Copper turning black. Hey fatty boom boom, sweet sugar dumpling. Hey fatty boom boom. More bumps. Look at this here. Oh. We do not have the resources to do every pothole. In fact, we're not doing any. So there. It's nearly winter time again, so we're not going to bother. I know Blackpool, keep saying that, but Blackpool's over there. I was thinking of going today, but I thought, well, I don't need anything. I normally go to that Fat Man shop, but I've got plenty of shirts from my previous visits. so I don't need to go, although it would have been nice to relax. And also, like I said, they've put a bloody replacement bus service on. I don't know why. It's either industrial dispute or the electrification of that train line. It's going to do away with diesels, aren't they? They've decided that diesels were the once wonder engine that produced lots of power and more economical and cheaper, and have discovered that, well, they've decided it's now deadly. So they're trying to phase them out. Another Indian curry house here, a converted pub. Used to be an ancient pub called the Shepherd's Rest, and then on all the new inns before that. I think they demolished the ancient building, and then the new one was called the New Inns. Oh, so I've been followed then. That's that. Oh, what's this? A fire? I hope it's a legitimate one. It smells like grass and wood. Lovely view to the left, a bit bland in the middle, my own town, and Blackburn to the right. Front brakes again. Sometime next week I think I'll check the progression of the wear and see if them pins are working. If they're still triangle shaped, I'll start to worry, because it might be the disc, like Ian said. I forgot, we were going to buy some of them. I tried a Blue Thunder, did I tell you, yesterday, to see if it would perk me up on my long ride to Route 59, but it didn't have any effect whatsoever. It said beware high caffeine content. And I was going to buy some to put in there, but it'll only get colds. only get warm, I mean, sorry. Or I could have tested the thermal efficiency of the little pouch. See if it does keep stuff cold. Is it a cool bag? Didn't say so in the description. I might buy some cheap water when I'm out getting something to eat. Keep it in the fridge, tuck it in the bag when I'm off somewhere. And there we go, refreshment. I said before, I actually emailed Jivy with a suggestion to make a tiny top box that style and that size, like a little square thing, a hard one, not a soft one. But I've been stuck with a soft one now anyway, haven't I? Well, but Jivy should make a little hard case, or maybe a spoiler shape with a wave on to look cool, and just have it to put either bottles in, waterproofs or security stuff. I'll be going past that Chinese takeaway again, but I'm not forking out. £6 odd. I expected a free one after sorting that window out. All I got was a bag of prawn crackers. Although it wasn't a new, all I did was break the lock. If you put your bit of power behind it, you can turn the handle and it snaps a little lock off. So that's all I did, the open. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Yeah, so very sorry, back home. I could have ridden out into the countryside, but like I said, I'm not eaten, and also ooh. Go on, you're alright, woman. Well, you know, give way to the right and all that. Hey, fatty boom boom, sweet sugar dumpling. And on that note, I'll say goodbye. Just a little test ride, that's all.